Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Class of Heroes 2G Remaster Edition. Last time we finished clearing the Frozen Labyrinth, the second of the post-game dungeons. Theoretically, there's just one left to go. So let us take the quest for exploring that dungeon, the One Who Judges, at Polenta Harbor. We actually have the map for this one. So what's the rival adventuring team going to be for this one? Olive, Sfolia, Rossi. Okay, Sfolia and Rossi this time. Oh, Olive, are you actually taking part this time? Because there's not 6 people without you. Actually, even with you, there's only 5. Huh.
Nani? Ashira sensei ga kawaii seitoを守らねえとな。
やっぱり最後の迷宮だけあって、こっちも最大戦力で挑もうってことなんだよね。
Is Folia really stronger than Copa? Because Copa's pretty strong these days. Guess I'll take your word for it.
私3回とも出撃してるんだけど、お肌荒れちゃう。
いよいよ最後の迷宮だな。一体何が出てくるんだろうね。
それじゃあ私の分まで頑張ってきてね。いってらっしゃい。
Well, let's do it. Go ahead and burn another of those Wyvern tickets we've been buying in such large quantity. Yeah, definitely. Otherwise, we'd have to jump so many times. It would be ridiculous. I mean, I assume that tower to the north is the Endless Tower. So I'm still not sure what on the map is corresponding to this dungeon. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's go. Hey! That was the same art that they used for Zayfair Academy, was it not? Is this actually meant to be Zayfair, or did they just reuse the same art? I guess I'm gonna assume they just reused the same art. It wouldn't necessarily make sense for it to be Zayfair.
この迷宮に住む神の化身ってやつは一体どんな姿をしてるんだろうな。
I wonder that too, Ruote.
慎重に進もうぜ。
Smell of death, you say? So is this a tomb? I'm going to use map ore anyway, just because I like having the mini-map, even though we have the map for this dungeon. Okay, just a dazed cow. Oh yeah, let's check how many maps there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay, 5 again. So there's no way this is going to account for all the remaining map completion. Either I missed a bunch of stuff somehow, or there's more to come after this labyrinth. That's a lot of Minotaurs. Okay. Magic door. You know, this is looking more like the tile set that I remembered as the final dungeon. That could be pure coincidence, and if anything, I would bet that it's pure coincidence. Or it could mean that I did the post-game after all, and I was remembering this tile set. I don't know, it could go either way on that one, but like I said, I'm more inclined to think it's a coincidence. We'll see if I remember anything in particular about it. Don't need the encounter rate quite so high. Die Mumudan scum. Mumudan is a pretty great name, though. Too many, though. I like how the Mumudan actually looks like a well, very cartoony and ridiculous Minotaur creature, but nonetheless, you know, actually looks like one. Whereas those duders just look like, as I said before, strong men wearing like a cow mask or a bull mask. What was that we picked up? All Labyrinth map. What? That's amazing, but I maybe could have used that a little while ago, before I entered the other two labyrinths. But better late than never, I guess. Not gonna turn up my nose at it, that's for sure. Okay, encounter rate, unnecessary. Unnecessary. Encounter rate, you and I are gonna have a falling out here. Really, we're gonna have a falling out. I'm gonna delete your contact information from my phone. I'm gonna block your email address. Judgment. Just use unlock on that then. Still not sure what it did when we set it off. I didn't notice it have any kind of effect. Okay, we got another All Labyrinth map. Apparently that's a common drop here. Has a lot of stuff we don't need. Well, two things we definitely don't need. Okay, that's quite the long haul. Oh yeah, that was sealed. I guess this one is 2, right? Yeah, if it's that texture, it's sealed. Understood. Die, cow scum. They drop so many of those All Labyrinth maps. Oh, that's cool looking water, even if it's not animated. I mean, if it was animated, it would be even better. Oh, actually, maybe it's not water. Well, the map will let us know. Okay, it is meant to be water. Yeah, it would look even better if it was animated, but the reflection that it does is really cool. Alright. This encounter rate is becoming ridiculous. Pretty good level. She gained wisdom, which is always great. I think the Inro might sell for a decent amount. It certainly costs enough at Zakato, or whatever that one ruins is. My cat's all curled up and purring on my lap again. Was she just fed? She might have been. That might explain why she's so happy. The reason I don't know is because sometimes I feed her myself by hand, but I also have her automated food dispenser programmed to feed her at certain times. And I think it probably just fed her. It's about that time. If not, if it's about to, then things are about to get interesting as she flings herself off my lap at lightning speed when she hears it go off. Oh my gosh, encounter rate, this is absurd. Okay, so is one-shotting Aisha. Go die in a fire, you piece of crap. Was not a fan of that. Oh my god, please. Unnecessary. Die. Lagging all of a sudden. Seriously? I've had like 6 fights in 6 steps and it's stupid. I'm legitimately becoming annoyed. Enough of this. Oh my god. Why? Why is it tuned this high? I'm about to drop an F-bomb if I get much more annoyed. Frickin' finally, a few steps without an encounter. Gosh. Lagging like crazy all of a sudden, and I don't have a clue why. Why some maps just lag so hard, I don't even know. And only in certain places. It's very strange. Okay, there it goes. There goes her food dispenser. And sure enough, she flung herself off my lap with great force. Oh, there we go. The lag went away. A lot of stuff I don't care about. Actually, that might have been surprisingly valuable, the whole rice cooker. The only slicer -1 might sell for a somewhat decent amount of money. Encounter rate, please. It does not need to be this high. Okay. Oh. Spoke too soon. Finally made it out of there. Good grief. It's like a freaking cow slaughter. We've killed so many cows. Seriously, why? Why are there hundreds and hundreds of cows that just fling themselves onto my swords? There is something weird about this Judgment Labyrinth. Is this my judgment? Did I do something to cause me to get punished by having to kill endless cows? This is a very strange punishment. Beef isn't even my favorite meat. If I were to have, like, vengeful spirits of livestock coming at me in endless numbers, I would expect it to be either pigs or chicken. Those are the kinds of meat I really enjoy. Bacon and chicken strips. Delicious. The lag! The lag! It's not the Tower of Judgment, or Labyrinth of Judgment, it's the Labyrinth of Lag. You know what, let's just teleport. I feel quite sure it's this one we just opened. Sure enough. So many all labyrinth maps. Okay. We're finally able to enter this final hall. Endless more cows line up for the slaughter. Our heroes are utterly perplexed. by the judgment that the labyrinth has bestowed upon them. Well, strength, 20 hit points, nothing great about that level. Well, I mean, 20 hit points is good for her. Losing strength is not. Level for Sherry, didn't lose anything, gained 28 hit points, not bad. Insane, endless numbers of cows. Level for Wheeler, level for Candy. We're getting tons of money. Whoever knew cows were so loaded. They've been holding out on us the whole time. The swine. Or cattle. You know, I'm just accepting it at this point. It's not the Judgment Labyrinth, it's the Cow Labyrinth. Endless, endless cows. Swarms of them. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much just what it is. They ambushed us. Wow, they do a lot of damage. They nearly killed Candy. Brutal. Brutal cows. Another all labyrinth map. I guess that's why Minotaurs never get lost, because they're all carrying all labyrinth maps on them all the time. The secrets revealed. Expose about the scandal. Get Candy back up to full. Finally. Did we 100% it? Thank goodness. God's judgment. God's judgment is endless cows. We are all confused by this judgment. We must consult with the priests and the oracles to try to understand what it means, but they don't know either. They're just as confused as everybody else. They wonder, does this mean that God is actually a giant cow? Or perhaps it means that God hates cows, and so sends them in endless processions to the slaughter. Perhaps the Labyrinth of Judgment is actually the Labyrinth of Hell for cows, where cows who are bad in life go to be endlessly slaughtered by bloodthirsty adventurers for all time. Perhaps. It's as likely a theory as any. Although now we're on level 2, and, well, at least we're fighting things besides cows. It's still laggy, though. Quite laggy. Labyrinth of Lag is what it really is. Some places much worse than others, and I'm not sure what the difference is. Hey, Kumata no Orochi. Alright, you want a piece? Bring it! Down you go. What did you think was going to happen? Oh, you brought friends this time. It's not going to save you. I was kind of hoping maybe the random encounter rate was tuned a little lower on the second floor. Looks like that hope was in vain. Oh my goodness. Please, please. Why? Why is it so high? Maybe I should turn the minimap back on. I do like the minimap. Alright, Seraphi should probably cure the poison on herself. Good lord, they're just spamming it. Okay, we made it out. Hey, the lag decreased. In fact, there basically isn't any here. I do not understand why some places lag and others don't. Oh, anti-magic plus darkness. Good thing we have, well, not just the map for this area, but apparently the maps for all areas now. Now this is some supreme laziness, but there. Just didn't feel like the wear and tear on my feet walking those 5 steps. Random encounter rate seems to have calmed down a little bit too. That's good. Oh, it's getting a little laggy again. Wow, we're at over 4 million gold now. The amount of gold we get in these late game dungeons is just crazy. Yeah, the random encounter rate is suddenly a lot more reasonable. This is a rate I can live with and support. Oh, I got trolled. Let's just teleport back there. After jetting off of my lap to go eat her food, my cat has now returned to my lap, purring up a storm. Very happy cat. Happy full cat. Alright, Seraphi gained a level, didn't lose anything, got 31 hit points. Not bad. Lag. Lag. Looks like the only way to go is through here, I think. When the enemy group is 4 deep, my temptation to use Blazing Fist increases quite a bit. Oh, my cat's had enough. She's leaving. Bye, girl. Interesting. Lag. So slow. Looks like that's a magic door that I opened to our right with that magic key. Encounter rate. Why? Why are you so high? Lag, why are you so laggy? Oh my god, die. Unnecessary. Just blazing fist them. Let's cure Grum. Exactly 20,000 gold. Please, encounter rate! It's so unnecessary. I would like to take more than a step before I get attacked. You just had to, didn't you? You couldn't let me step through that door without another fight. Okay. And hey, it's less laggy all of a sudden too. Man, those things spam the poison like crazy. We finally did it. Is that 100%? It is. Thank goodness. Gosh, the Judgment of Labyrinth is such a troll so far. Just because the encounter rate is so out of control. Brief freedom, unfulfilled desires, scales of life and death. Whew. Well, let's see if we can do one more floor this video. Cocky Seed, you're new. How tough are you? All 2 hits penetrated the barrier. Okay, over 300 damage. Pretty strong. Pretty strong, I kind of thought they might be. Encounter rate, why? Oh yeah, I should turn on the lights again. I apparently have a map, and yeah, I don't have the map icon at the top. Make of that what you will. $40,000 gold. Wow, they hit hard. I knew that they'd be nasty. Something about their art just told me they would be. Okay, we ambushed them. Good. Great. Level for Grum. 37 hit points, didn't lose anything. Good level. That is so many. Blazing Fist the hell out of them. One survived, and did 600 damage, and tons of status effects. They're so strong. Good lord. Level for Wheeler and Candy, and Sherry. And Aisha, wow. That was a lot of leveling. Encounter rate. It doesn't need to be like this. It doesn't. Why do I not have the map icon even though the map is clearly on? Okay, Grum is a wreck. Fix the formation. Fix Grum. Oh, all this healing is actually going to be a little demanding on Seraphi's MP. Okay, 2 of them we can handle. Okay, Sherry being confused isn't great, because that means I can't put up the barrier. Alright, well, we won anyway. Jeez, this is just a gauntlet. Wow! Holy crap! Over 1,200 damage. Holy crap, this is just a gauntlet of, hey, is your party strong enough to fight all these insanely powerful random encounters and come out the other side alive? Answer, not sure yet. We'll see. Fix the formation. Man, is this whole thing one giant spiral to the middle? Because that would be pretty evil. We are sure getting a lot of golden experience from these guys. Oh, Aisha's feared, or I mean Seraphi is feared. That's not great. I should probably fix that. Fix the formation. Fix Candy, who took a real beating. There's so many. Okay, we got an ambush. That's good. Let's see what we can do with that. Okay, they counterattack. We whittled down their numbers enough. I think we've got this. Excellent. Wow, we are getting a lot of levels and money off of this. I'm going to be a little cheesy and make a save. Oh, this is dangerous. Let's put up the impenetrable wall and hope it helps. Okay, we need to embolden Candy. And fix the formation. Oh my gosh, what if this is just a crazy spiral all the way in? And we have to get into these kind of fights every few steps the whole way. Oh my gosh. It might be that. Okay, this is new. A dark zone. Seriously, the amount of golden experience we're getting off this is totally crazy. Justified for how strong they are, but it's crazy. Okay, I was thinking, oh, what's that? That goes inward. So it's not just a big spiral. Whew. We are just gonna have to fight this one out the old-fashioned way. Oh, man. Try a boom, maybe. Don't die. Oh, no! Seraphi was silenced. That's horrible. Candy just took a massive amount of damage and got all kinds of status effects. Grum lost 2 levels? Are you kidding me? I think that's a reload. That seems like it may be a reload. That's ridiculous and terrible. We also killed none of them. And then Grum died. And then Wheeler died. Man, screw these guys. We won, but Grum lost 2 levels. Screw losing 2 levels. I hate level drain. Level drain is a garbage mechanic. This may take a while. We're gonna do it though. We're gonna get through this floor in this episode. I hope. Oh my gosh. They just come in these huge swarms too. Like even just 2 of them can be threatening. And they come in these huge swarms like this. Let's just run. Okay, 3 we can deal with, I think. Okay, nobody lost levels or anything. Okay, Grum survived with 8 hit points. Holy crap. Okay, we survived somehow. Oh. Wow. I was thinking maybe the Judgment Labyrinth would have a lot of tricky traps and map gimmicks. Not really. It just has insanely high random encounter rate, and then on the 3rd level, ridiculously strong enemies. So it's a battle gauntlet is what the Judgment Labyrinth is. A little unexpected. I'm gonna just kind of save scum like a madman as we get through this. Okay, 3 we can kind of deal with, kinda. Okay, good. Rebuild that affinity gauge a little for those emergency burning fists for when we run into huge groups. Okay, that's just twin heads. That's not a big deal. As far as I can tell, for all I know, it was a twin head that caused the level drain. I kind of go through the battle text too fast. Okay, and there's that fork. Gonna make another scum save here. Okay, it teleports us somewhere. So it's not just a spiral, it's also a teleport maze. Honestly, the spiral might have been better. At least that's easy to understand. Okay, we found... Okay, lag again. Alright, 2 of them I'm not too scared of. I guess that's probably going to be the way up. Wow, this is total lag world. Okay, that is a Blazing Fist group. 64,000 gold. So we're going to have to find a magic key for that. Also, how the heck do we get out of here if we don't have teleport? I mean, we do have teleport, but what if we didn't? Would we just be stuck there? Or is there like a secret door or something my characters didn't see? Ordinarily, I'd do a circuit and check, but I want to minimize the number of steps I take at all times, considering how strong the enemies are. Level for Wheeler, he gained Vite and a good number of hit points. Level for Candy, she lost Agi and gained a good number of hit points. We got a Judgment Branch, whatever the heck that is. Why am I getting all these crappy maps that I obviously don't need if I'm getting... Oh! Oh, I didn't... Those weren't dropped. Those are things that I took out of storage. I was looking at the wrong category. Whatever. Doesn't really matter if we have the all Labyrinth maps now. Yeah, it's synthesis material. Such big groups! Just escape, just run. Hope we get smaller groups to rebuild our affinity on. How would you get out of there if you couldn't teleport? I don't even know. Like I said, maybe there's a secret door or something. Oh no, they ambushed us. I think we're dead. Remarkably enough, we didn't die. We're getting the hell out of here. Ugh, getting ambushed by that is just kind of total garbage all over the place. Fix the formation. Man, I hope that the future floors are not more difficult in terms of the combat than this one. Because this one's kind of real brutal. Okay, that was a joke, but unfortunately we weren't able to regain affinity on it. I kind of wish it was just a big spiral. I think that might have been easier to deal with. 4. Oh man, 4 is so borderline, but what choice do we have at this point? What element are they? They look pretty fire element. So try Aqua Crash maybe? Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Okay, that went great. That went fantastic. And Grum gained a good level, too. You know, I'm starting to think more and more that I really did do the post-game and just forgot the first 2 labyrinths. Because not only does this tile set kind of ring a bit of a bell, but those enemies do, too. I really feel like I went through this horrendous gauntlet with these incredibly powerful enemies before. I think it wasn't just intuition when I saw their sprite graphic that it made me scared. I think that was kind of memory. That I remembered how brutal those guys were in the back of my mind. Okay, only 2 of them here. Okay, good. And we did the magic key, which probably means we can leave, but... Ugh, even in a horrendously dangerous place like this, I still want 100% it. So help me. Is that everything, then? Not yet. That was a teleporter, not... Okay, 4 is dangerous, but we've proven we can do it. If we're lucky. I think there's some luck involved. Don't kill us. Don't kill us. Okay, don't die. Don't die. Okay. Good. Don't die. Good. Okay, that went well. I mean, half my party is feared. That's not great, but still, that went well. Just toss a few bolts around. Oops, that was my bad. How hurt is everybody? Well, let's fix the formation. Literally, the whole front line became the back line. Let's just toss a powerful all heal. Alright, I think we're looking okay. Let's top off Candy. Whew. Slowly rebuilding our affinity gauge. Not as fast as I'd like, that's for sure. There it is, the stairs up. Please. Okay, that was trollish. Please tell me the next level is less brutal in terms of the combat. Whew. Well, we'll find out in the next episode. I'll see you then.